Hi, welcome to Tarot-blee Accurate. It's become apparent to me that there's an immediate need for some of you to have a reading of this nature, although it's unusual for me to do one like this. I'm going to do it, and then I'll get to the love readings and then the stop, drop, and roll ones per your Facebook vote right after that. So anyway, what I'm doing today is a Maslow's pyramid type of reading. And for those of you who are not familiar with who Abraham Maslow is, he's a psychologist who had this idea saying that if you don't meet the needs on the bottom of the pyramid, you can't come up to the top, and be like super happy and enlightened, as Buddhists would say. And so, like if we're so worried about meeting our needs for food, water, shelter, things like that, we can't really be worried about finding a partner, about finding someone to love us, to be our best friend and things like that. And, even to just find our own true, like, inner glow and happiness until we meet every step. So that's kind of the basis of what we're doing. This reading is intended to help us figure out what we can do in our own lives to meet each of those needs so we can progress and then just kind of become our own radiant, happy selves, right? So it's going to be strange, but I hope that it helps out those of you who need it. And for those of you who are new, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. For those of you who are returning subscribers, thanks for subscribing, for liking my videos, for sharing them with your friends, for getting your private readings, all of that. I really appreciate it. And that's why I do these, So we'll just go ahead and get started. At the very bottom of the pyramid, we have our physiological needs, okay? So this is like our need to have oxygen, food, water, like our body that works, like our health. So what can we do to make ourselves kind of healthier? What can our area of focus be to meet all of those needs so we can move on to the next one? And it says, we don't really have to... Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say this is for Scorpios? It's for Scorpios. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sorry. And the reason why Scorpios are coming out before the rest of y'all is because those who need the guidance the most are going to be the ones who had watched the videos the most the month previous, or the last video I released. And so Scorpios were next in line. Anyway, sorry. ADD, it's horrible. So we don't have to come up with new ideas, okay? We already know what's working and what isn't working, and so we just have to take action and change those things. And then this is saying, don't go spending a fuckload of money on some health plan or on some diet pills or on some fucking magical powder, milkshake shit. That's not what you need to do. You know better, so meet your physiological needs the way that you know how, okay? The way that you know is right. Don't be blinded. That's just going to fuck up the next step of your pyramid, okay? Sorry for all the cuss words, but, that just came out. Okay. And I'm sorry also for, the weirdness, the way that I look and my voice. I was really, really ill the last few days, and so I feel much better, but I still kind of sound like crap. Safety. What do we need to do for safety to feel safe? That our body is safe, that we can predict what's going to happen the next day, we have money, we have a place to live, we have a job, that sort of thing. Because we certainly can't be worried about the rest of it until we take care of that. You have the same thing as Taurus here. Some of you are so hyper-focused on meeting your soulmate, on the love of your life, on having a deep connective relationship, but it's not coming into your life until you worry about this other stuff. So if you've already created your own stability, then great. Go ahead and worry about that. But if you don't have your health, if you don't have a place to live, if you don't have that sort of stuff, if you're not feeling safe, then you're not in the right place to have a really healthy relationship, You can't draw that person in. And so what it's saying is, also here in the area of safety, is that some of you aren't walking away from things because you still have attachment there. So if you haven't seen the cutting the cords of attachment video, might be something good to do. Some of you are sticking to a relationship that is not healthy for you, to a situation that is not healthy for you, a circumstance, things like that. And whatever this is that you're tied to, it makes you feel unsafe. It's not a safe, healthy, reliable place to be. And until you cut that shit, you can't move on to really deep love connections, to this love and belonging stage that is next here. So then once we get there, all right, what do we need to do to bring more of that into our life so we can move on to the next pillar? So in the area of love and belonging, and all of you are going to come into this pyramid at a different level in your life. In your whole life, you're going to move up and down the pyramid, okay? But it's saying you have to build up some confidence. Some of you don't feel very strong. You feel weak. You feel like maybe you just are starting to get there because you're just starting to feel safe, but you're not quite there, and you're kind of like in between. You're stuck between safety and the loving, belonging part of the pyramid. What it's saying is not to give more to people, to relationships, to circumstances than you're getting back in return. So this is about loving yourself ultimately too, right? Like, don't give and give and give and not receive, or don't take and not give out. That's how we're going to feel secure in our love rung of the pyramid. We feel like we need one more card here. Whoop, and it came out as 2 cards. Saying follow your intuition, your gut instinct, regardless of what other people say. You know, you got these dogs barking at you as you try to go up towards the moon, following your gut instincts. Don't worry about that. And it's saying, oh, this is a hard one. I need clarity on that one because, okay. So it's saying, if you're going to decide to stay in a love relationship that you're not 100% certain about, you can't like just be passive about it. You need to go and fix it, make it better, talk about things, okay? Or you just need to leave. That's important for some of you. Okay, so then once you're through this stage of love and belonging, we have esteem, okay? So this whole section is about your confidence. It's about your self-worth, like feeling good about yourself, getting and gaining respect of other people, respecting other people as well. So what can we do to get through this section towards the last stage? And it's saying pamper yourself, take care of yourself. Do for yourself what makes you feel good about you. If you feel beautiful in jewelry, go buy yourself some jewelry. You know, if you need new outfits, if you need to get your hair done, whatever it is that makes you feel good about you, go ahead and do that, okay? This is your advice right now for this section of the reading for your esteem. And then it also says, don't worry, because as you worry, you're bringing the things that you're worrying about, how other people see you, how other people view you, different situations, all of those negative things that you're thinking about, you're drawing those more into your life. So if you can just kind of go with the flow and really know that, you know, with our previous card here, follow your intuition, doing what's right for you, and then showing your self-love in this esteem section, things will go well and other people will respect you for that. And then how do we get to that final section of self-actualization, or as Buddhists would say, like enlightenment, but this is enlightenment of the self, you know? This is like where you become your most creative, where you're happy, where you're spontaneous, where you don't really have any fear or worries because your whole life is going pretty good, you know what I mean? Like you're able to accept facts as they are, be more open, give love, receive love a little bit easier, you can solve problems, all of those types of things. So what can we do here? And it says Knight of Wands. It's like taking action, doing things that are creative and spontaneous. It's because now that you're at the top of the pyramid, there's nothing you've had to do. You know, once you've worked through your physiological, your safety, your love and belonging, and your esteem needs, now you're here. And your dreams can come true. And you can go do whatever the fuck you want to and have like a great life and be happy and have fun and smile and giggle and laugh a lot because you've gone through each step. And it's saying that some of the things that you want to do, some of the things that sound appealing to you are maybe not by the book. There may be things that previously you would worry about doing because you didn't have the esteem level to say, oh my gosh, people are going to judge me and blah, blah, blah. But now you're at this point where it's like, it doesn't even matter because you know that you have respect of other people and you're respecting and loving yourself. So that is your Maslow's Pyramid reading. I hope you liked it. I hope to help those of you out who needed this. And I will see you very soon for love readings and stop, drop, roll readings. Bye, Scorpios. Mwah!